Hey guys, welcome to this week's video. So I did a poll on Instagram and asked if I should do a story time or a Q&A this week, and the votes were very close. It was like a 2-vote difference. So story time won, which means that next week I'm just going to automatically do a Q&A. So I'm going to be on my phone only because I wrote notes on this story time because I cannot leave anything out. Like, this weekend was just so I apologize in advance if my video is quite long this week. It's just, this was a story, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. So a bunch of us went to East London for a weekend, and everyone stayed at my house. The 5 of us that stayed in my house, and then there's a 6th girl who stayed at her own house. But anyways, so that's 5 people including myself. So we get to my house. Cool. It's nice. Like, we're excited. Like, we actually got out. Like, we're actually doing this, kind of thing. Like, this weekend, like, we planned it, but we didn't actually think it was gonna happen. Like, one of those things where you plan and you're like, it's never gonna pull through. This pulled through. Like, we were shocked. Like, when my mom said yes, I was shocked. Like, everything was just whoa again. It was surreal. Cool. So I had a hockey match on that day, so I played my match, and then I met everyone at my house. And then so I'm not gonna use any names. So one of the girls' moms called her, and she's like, guys, and I go quiet, like, we're not making too much noise. She goes, guys, make noise. And I go, okay, so whatever. So now I'm making noise. And the girl lied and said to her mom that she was staying at the ICC, it's on a sports tour type of thing. So now I'm making noise, people going, yeah, pass the shampoo, what time's the game, when is sports dinner? Keep in mind, none of us were in A team sports. I was in 3rd team hockey, like B team was the highest I think any of us were. Okay, cool. I mean seconds, sorry, not B team, seconds. Okay, so she drops the phone with her mom, and like, she lied, she said she's at the ICC. That's how our weekend started. Cool. Then we go watch the boys' hockey match, and like, it's nice or whatever, it's cool. We're seeing all the boys, seeing all the people in East London, like, it's lit, whatever. We see all our friends, and then we're like, no guys, it's Friday night, like, let's move. But the deal was that we weren't gonna go too hard because people had a match the next morning. Little did we know. So we're going there, and our one friend picks us up. So he picks us up, and we're just driving around East London, like, we are living life. So it's nice. Like, it's very nice, guys. Like, when I say this night was a nice night, just chilling in the car. Then I don't know how, but somehow we ended up at the ICC, and now we're at the ICC, and we are not in the right mind. Like, people are laughing. One of the girls needed to pee, and like, if you've been to East London, you know the entrance of the ICC, like, by the road, like, it's an open road, people are driving, like, you cannot do anything without people seeing you. So now there's like this huddle of us around this one girl who's peeing. Okay, cool. Whatever, the car comes and picks us up, and then we end up at our friend's uncle's house, the guy who's driving us around. And this house is, it's like a mansion type vibe. So I was taking videos in the mirror, taking photos. Then we see that there's a plate of food in the kitchen. So yeah, guys, we eat this food like we're home,
like it's my house.
Then there were dogs, whatever, we were playing with the dogs. Now it's time to leave, And boy goes, guys, look at the floor, look at the floor, look at the floor. So now outside the ICC, it had been raining, so it was quite muddy. So all our shoes were full with mud. Now this house is clean. Like, keep in mind I said it was a mansion. This house is clean. And you look at the floor and it's just mud everywhere. Guys, we walked around the whole house. We went upstairs, went into room, like we had to sweep down the whole house. It was so bad. Cool. Then we go home and it's chill. We wake up early the next morning and my aunt takes us all to the girls' school where the netball and hockey was being played. So we got there early anyways. We got there before everyone else, whatever. The netball goes, like, it's fine. Like, this part of the story is quite irrelevant. Oh, no. Then we see one of our friends from the school. And she used to go to our school. And I was like, yeah, you know, like, hey, you know, missed you. What. So now we have to ask her mom if she can come sleep over, you know. So we ask her mom and her mom's like, yeah, of course she can. Whatever. Cool. Then... oh, so girl is a big on, obviously, right? And so we're standing there and we're like I've never snatched anyone's weed. Like, you know, like what would you do, dude, if someone just, you know, snatched your weed? She was like, I don't know. So now we're all laughing about it. Our one friend comes out of nowhere and goes, woof, snatches this girl's weed and runs. We go back to the house, we shower, we change, we go watch the rugby now. Cool, we're chilling at the rugby. Now this one girl, one of our friends, has been chatting to this guy, and like his photos, like he looks like she's been chatting to this guy, and like they plan to meet at the rugby. So we're like, oh, okay, cool, girl, where's your man? Guys, like, I don't know if you guys have ever been catfished, but whoa, my girl was catfished. And I'm not saying he was ugly, but he wasn't who he said he was, and he was not his photos at all. Cool, so now we have to grab one of our guy friends from the school, and we're like, listen, we need you. So I go to him and I was like, listen, you need to pretend to be so-and-so's boyfriend, like, right now. And he was like, why? And I was like, yo, I'll explain later, just do it. Yo, picks up the part beautifully, like, he's like, hey baby, no. He's like, you know, caressing her, all this. So, but man's who catfish girl is following us, like, everywhere we go, he is following us. Then we had to dodge him like a maze. And now eventually, like, then I scream, oh girl, you and your boyfriend are so cute. Eventually boy picks up and he walks away. Cool. That's when the day started going. Like, it was from when we got catfished. We go home, we get changed again, we shower, we chilling. Like, oh, so then two of the girls go to Spa down the road to go buy tampons. Do girls not return with a bottle? Like, I was like, hello. You, like, they were saying to buy tampons, they return with a bottle. Cool, whatever, we'll ignore it. So now it's nice. We're getting dressed, we're like, where we going? So I asked my mom, I'm like, can we go out? And she's like, okay, fine, cool. So we're like, where we going? Girl, one of the girls was like, I have a friend, well, he's a guy, like, he, you know, he's keen for me or whatever, and I'm keen for him, but like, he says he's hosting tonight. Cool. So we're just going to his house for prees, like, we were gonna go out later. Cool. Let's go to his house for prees. We call the 6th girl to come from her house. Her aunt drops her off. Now we're chilling at what we like to call Playboy Mansion.
Welcome to the Playboy Mansion.
So we get there, the gents are there, it's nice, you know, like, we all chilling, we're all occupied, like, it's fine, you know, we're having a good time. My part of the story. So then I go, one of the guys is like, hey, and he's fairly good looking, you know, like, he's just, woo, you know, and he was a charmer. He's like, hey, can we go chat? And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, you know, I'm thinking you just want to chat, catch up, you know, get to know each other a bit more, whatever. So we go downstairs, we chatting, then we go outside, then he tries to kiss me and I go, and he goes, what? I was like, sorry, I have a boyfriend. And he was like, oh yeah, but your boyfriend isn't here. And I was like, nigga, no. And like, he's persistent, eh? And if it wasn't for one of my friends who peered their head out the window and was like, Mali, come upstairs, like I need to show you something. I don't know what I would have done. So I was like, I'm so sorry. And then 2 people come downstairs, a girl and a guy. And I'm like, oh, look, you guys should chat. And I run upstairs. Cool. Whatever, I dodged this bullet. Oh, people are badging. Like, it's nice. It's very nice. Like, as soon as the badge got there, it was all good. Then I get called into the room. Because obviously, like, I'm hosting everyone. So, like, you know, plans are going through me. Whatever. So now I go. And I'm like, okay, what one? You know. And they're like, so listen, so the boy who's also at instigator, love of my life, like head honcho, Playboy Mansion owner, goes, please okay, so here's the thing, I want to kiss this girl wants to kiss that boy wants to kiss this girl wants to kiss that boy, but we don't know if that boy wants to kiss this girl. So I go, okay. Like, you know, everyone goes like, Bali, are you okay with this? I'm like, I'm fine. Like, it's not ruining my plans. I'm like, I have a boyfriend. I know where he is. He knows where I am. Like, I don't need anything, you know. He should be speaking to other girls. So then the one girl's a bit like tipsy, so we don't speak to her, whatever. So they're like, hey, no, you guys go ahead to the club first, and we'll meet you. Like, we'll come in a different car. And at first I didn't pick up why, and I was like, what? And then they're like, no, we're going to a different car. And then I was like, oh, like, y'all trying to, oh, okay. So I leave. Like, I grabbed how many of us left? I think 4 of us left. Yeah, 4 of us left, which means we left 3 behind, I think. Yeah, we left 3 girls behind and no boys. Cool, whatever. So now, we go to the club, we there, it's nice, we chilling, we order food, we order hub, it's whatever it is. And the other girls eventually arrive and we're like, oh, here come the whole house girls, Playboy Mansion, all slips off, you know, like we're making jokes out of it. It's cool. And then, oh girls, mom calls and says, where are you, come home. And we're like, what? I thought you were sleeping over. She was like, no, my mom said no. And we're like, yo, hectic. Because they were starting exams next week, so the mom was like, negative. Cool. So now we're like, okay. And she's like, my mom says she's picking me up in Bali's house. And I was like, now, my house is quite far. Okay, not too far, but it's quite a distance from where we were. And I was like, I'm not going home. Like, Playboy Mansion, hands can go. So one of them goes with her. They sort it out, whatever, she gets her stuff, they come back. Now, we're going, me and one of my friends go to the bar, and now there's this man, emphasis on man, like, like, tata won't be lona, guys. And like, he's hitting on me. And I move to the side. He comes closer and I go, I'm really sorry, but no. Like, first of all, get your hands off of me. Second of all, I don't want, like, this ain't gonna happen. And he was like, why are you? And his wife is behind me. And I didn't know that was his wife. I don't care. It wasn't gonna stop me from outing you on what you did. And he was like, why are you accusing me of doing such? No, like, my wife is right here. I have a beautiful wife. So this lady comes and she goes, is there a problem? And I go, yeah, your husband was hitting on me. And then he's like, no, baby, I wasn't. No, baby, I could never do that to you. Like, finessing her. Now this honey is drunk out of her mind. So she puts her drink down on the table and she goes, my husband would never do that. Why are you accusing him of such things? Yes, that's when that's fair. And that's when I lost my mind. I was like, what? Sorry, what? Say that word again? Just one more time. I don't think I heard you. So Han tries to throw a punch and I dodge it. I'm like, Sonia, like, Han is fighting. Pulls me by my hair. So then I go bah, and I knock her back in the head. And I turn around and I push her, like I am kicking this woman, you know. And she's fighting back. I'm like, listen, it's not my fault your husband doesn't know how to control himself. Yeah, we're going. Then the owners come. And now I'm pissed. I'm like, you don't know who you're messing with. Like, you don't know me and you don't want to know me. And she's like, honey, I can get you kicked out of here. And I was like, I'd like to see you try. Guys, it took like 8 people to hold this woman back. Like, she went all Geordie Shore up in this bitch. Okay, cool, whatever. Now, it's all settled. We go, you know, we got our bruises, our scars. It's chill. We're still here. We're having a nice time. 2 of our other friends arrive. Like, it's chill. Like, we say hey to them. They just came for a bit because, like, they just wanted to suss the vibes. And then they chuck. Now, one of our friends' boyfriends. Okay, keep in mind, girls are part of Playboy Mansion crew. You know, it is. So now her boyfriend arrives. No, guys, like when I say none of us remember who messaged him the location, like
where are you go?
Boy arrives and he's like, he calls me, so I answer the phone. I'm like, yeah. He goes, hey Mbali, I'm outside. And I go, what? And he goes, yeah, I'm outside, I'm coming in. And I go, girl, your boyfriend's here. And she goes, what? Like, girl's flirting with another boy. So now she's like, whoa. So now she's, you know? Cool. Yeah, whatever, it's a nice time. And then there were these colored girls. Okay. And they pretend to be all friendly and they want to get to know us. And then like later, like the next day, one of our girls was like, guys, these girls were just using us. Like, they were just using us to get help. Because as soon as the hub finished, they just disappeared. Like, God, like I didn't see them for the rest of the night. Whatever. So now we bought up this place. We're like, let's go to another place. So we go. Guys, this place was, I think, like 100 meters away. Like, when I say we could have walked there, we could have walked there. We got in, because we didn't know where it was, so we got into an Uber. We paid 21 rand to go from here to here. It was, so that's when the night started like breaking apart. Whatever, so now we're at this place and it's cramped and we're like, no. And like people are becoming irritable now. And I'm like, you know what guys, let's go home. So then we want to go to McDonald's to get food. And so now we're trying to see if this place is open. Hans fall asleep outside on the floor. And we're like, hi. Well, Kit didn't fall asleep. They were just chilling. And we're like, hi, let's go. So the only place open is KFC. So we go to KFC. And if you guys know Oxford, like, so we get dropped off on this side of Oxford. Which means we were at McDonald's in Oxford, which means we had to run across Oxford to get to KFC. Guys, I've never been more stressed in my life. Like, I hate crossing roads. Like, can you imagine trying to cross Oxford? Yo, okay. Whatever, we get to KFC. And now, our one friend is wearing this short skirt. And like, it was lifted a bit, but you know. And there were these, like, old ladies. Like, guys, they're grown people. Like, they're people's mothers, maybe even grandparents. And they are like, bam, clever guys, they are gossiping about it and they're laughing. They're like, yeah, like this girl's good, yo, oh, I'm too sad, all this shit. So now we're getting hacked. We're like, because surely the right thing to do is, like, if I saw a girl whose skirt was lifted up a bit in public, I would have been like, I would have gone to her and I would have been like, hi girl, your skirt just, you know, hisa it a bit. I should have pulled it down and we would have been all cool. Now we're fuming. Like, my one friend, she's not the most confrontational person. She's going off. Now we're in the Taxify and they're in their car. So now she pulls down the window because these ladies are still fighting with us. Like, they're fighting like they're little kids. So now our friend's going, like, I think, like, driver just waited. Like, he waited for the fight to be over. Like, if the window had been open any wider, I think my friend would have jumped through the window and grabbed that girl. Now we're all fighting. We're going. Right, guys, being at good WWE the way we were fighting that night. Whatever. Now we go. We get home. And one of our friends was like, guys, where's my phone? And we're like, what do you mean, where's your phone? And she's like, I can't find my phone. So now we're looking everywhere. You know, we're calling the Taxify driver, he doesn't pick up. I message him, he doesn't, like, answer. Like we're panicking because Hannah's lost her phone, whatever. Okay, cool, you know, it is what it is. She lost her phone. So we just, yeah, it was just a mess of a night. Like it was just a mess of a weekend. Like it was a great weekend, guys. Like we would do it all again in a fucking heartbeat. But like it was just messy. So then the next day we wake up, we're watching TV, like we're chilling, took a nap, watching Disney, we took a nap, whatever. Then we decided to get up, get showered, get dressed. So all in all, guys, it was just a very hectic weekend filled with adventure, trauma. I actually don't have words to tell you about that weekend. Like it was very traumatic. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways. This week's advice. I think first of all is don't ever get yourself caught up in a Playboy Mansion situation. You will regret it till the day you die. Because I can't look at some of those boys the same. Like every time, and like they're friends with my friends. Like we're all in the same friendship group. So every time I see them in East London, I'm like, like, you know, like I know what she did. Like, oh, rewind. Hannah left her underwear at the Playboy Mansion. One of the girls. Anyways, doesn't matter. Now we fast forward back to my advice. So my advice is just, I don't have advice for this week. I don't know what to say. Like, it was just a very tricky situation. And once the night starts going wrong, do not keep going. Go home. It's a sign. Once it starts going like this, go home. It is the Lord telling you that it's time to go duka. Go duka and chan. Otherwise, guys, I love my girls. We are going to have another EL weekend very soon. And yeah, like adventure, guys. Yeah. So I'll see you guys next week with the Q&A. I'll put it up on my Instagram so you guys can start asking questions. I'll probably open questions. I'll do questions every day next week that you can just send through and I'll write them down. I'll answer as many as I can. I might do part 1 and a part 2. I'll see how that goes. Once again, I'm really sorry if this video was really long. It's just a story I've been needing to tell people. Like, it was very funny. It was a great weekend. Yeah, so I'll see you guys next week. Love you lots.